Every RV park and campground offers something different, but some come with mountain settings, an amusement park, and you can even stay there for free. Would you like to know how to do it? Well, that's what this video is about when we get into the RV park alongside of Lagoon Amusement Park in Farmington, Utah. So it's not every day that you see this kind of excitement pulling into an RV park. But why wouldn't he be excited? Look at what this place has. Look at the beautiful amusement park right next door, nestled right in that mountain valley. That is the Wasatch Mountains, which is the western front of the Rockies. That is the final Rocky Mountain right there. And look, right next to excellent roller coasters. There are 10 of them at this place. But we're going to give you a full review of the campground, as well as tell you how to stay there for free, which is pretty amazing if you really think about it. So once again, this is the RV park at Lagoon in Farmington, Utah, which is just north of Salt Lake City, right near the Great Salt Lake, oddly enough. So again, that's the Wasatch Mountains. Very, very beautiful. The setting here is really second to none. And so the first thing you do when you pull in, you obviously have to register. And when you go in there, that's when you get the opportunity to make some moves. But first, I'm going to take you around this place and show you what they have. It's a small place, but not too small. It has maybe 140 sites, I think it is, and you can see here, I'm going to end up taking you around the outside perimeter. Here, look, I'll show you the map here. So we're going to take a little drive around that outside perimeter. I'll show you what it is that we're looking at, and then we'll look a bit at the types of sites in the middle there as well. So out here on the right-hand side, what you're seeing is the grass sites. Now, in the beginning, there are some some tent sites. But there are also RV sites here. Now these grass sites are only electric and water. They don't offer sewer. Now you can see I actually backed in there, and then when I found out there was no sewer, I left. I wanted to get a sewer spot, and I also wanted to be on a concrete pad, and they happen to have 2 or 3 of those available. But like you can see here, this is where the tent spots really pick up. So it's kind of interdispersed with RVs with only electric and sewer, and then the tent sites. Now this is the back of that of the entire park, and there's a river back there, which is kind of pretty actually. But that corner, now that we're making the left-hand turn to scrape the park, this corner, I want to take a moment and warn you. That's where you can see the animals. Lagoon has a very strong animal presence, and I actually have a video which I'll link up right above here now. The way that they treat their animals isn't necessarily on par with today's standards. And I did a little breakdown video of what that looks like. But that is where you can see the animals. When you're walking the dog in the morning and everything, you can just walk right by the entire animal presence there at Lagoon. But as we continue down that road, this is really where it gets cool. As you can see, there are roller coasters basically against the fence of the RV park. Now that's pretty rare, quite frankly. But the good news is that it's not so loud that it's distracting. Once you get over to your site, it's almost as if, they're not there at all. All you have to do is walk away a few feet and you're fine. So as I back into the site that I ultimately ended up taking, look at the concrete pads, how well done and how neat and clean. Look at the shade, and you see those little white posts? That is where the electricity and the water are kept. That's your hookup. So it's these little touches that make this place feel like it's top notch. With that all said, I think it's time we learn how to get into and stay at this beautiful place for free. So let's remember, we're going there because we're interested in the amusement park, okay? Now, let's say it's you and a friend, and you're gonna go for 2 days. So each day is $73.95 per person. Total of $147.90 times 2 is $295 plus 2 days of parking. which is $10 each, and that'll take you up to $315. So, and that's without lodging. Now, when you stay at the RV park, look at the prices on the top left there. You get a significant break on pricing, especially if you're going for 2 days. It's 2 days for $84.95, which is about $10 more than each day if you don't stay there. Now, the RV site that I picked, $54, which is concrete, full hookups and all that sort of stuff. Total for 2 days is $108, plus the 2 times $84.95. You and your friend getting in there for 2 days, $169.90, for a grand total of $277.90. So we're saving $40 just by choosing to stay there. It's actually $40 less with the lodging than it would be without the lodging. So that's a pretty incredible deal. You're even going to make money on this one. So what you see here is another benefit of this place is that it has its own private walkway to the park. And as you can see, we're there nice and early in the morning because of this. We just woke up and went over, and look, no one is in the park. We were able to get the first rides on 2 coasters, Colossus the Fire Dragon here, the old Schwarzkopf, and the spinning coaster as well. That is a major benefit. So we were able to get on 4 coasters before people even came in the place. In the first 30 minutes, 4 coasters. Not bad. So one of the other things, if you do end up having children, as you can see, there are kids playing everywhere. It's calm, it's clean, the staff is respectful and helpful. You have the amusement park right there. You have fantastic rides. Everything's beautiful, as you can see right there, in the best setting you can imagine for an RV park. And here's the last benefit I'll show you right here.
Now, the greatest thing about staying in the RV park here at Lagoon is this. I'm gonna show you right now. You guys, you can see I'm over by the coasters. I got Colossus and Wicked and the Mighty Mouse, or the Wild Mouse, roller coaster. All those guys are over here. And instead of walking all the way back to the middle of the park and then all the way back over here through the parking lot, we got our own special exit. There it is. I'm gonna walk through it. You're gonna come with me. Watch how easy. And just like that, and I am back in the RV park, and we are going to go to bed.
So in closing, if you happen to be near Salt Lake City, Utah, and you're looking for a place to stay or a place to have a great time, I highly recommend staying in the RV park at Lagoon Amusement Park for 2 reasons. 1, the rides. 2, because you can actually get into the place for significantly less if you choose to stay there. So it actually makes a lot of sense. You can make a little money on the deal if you look at it through the right lens, and it's really a great time. And I appreciate you watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And please like and subscribe. Thank you.